let's go ahead and move on to entertainment, man.
Them aliens. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. No, hell no. They ain't turning me gay. Let's get out of here. Punch it, Chewie.
Yep. Rhodes, let's talk about The Little Mermaid, man. Box office disaster. Rose,
Yeah.
the movie's doing okay domestically, but
Is it?
overseas,
I didn't know that. Is it doing okay?
it was doing okay over
Really?
here. It was doing okay. I know initially that first weekend it was okay, but the problem is overseas.
Oh, it's
It is
bomb overseas.
box office garbage, guys, and right on point with the mainstream media. You know, take a guess, Rhodes, why the mainstream media says this movie is actually bombing. Take one guess.
Oh, I'm sure because the racists aren't going to see it. They're not supporting it. Is that? Are we being blamed?
Bingo. There we go.
Is it racism? Okay.
There we go. Mainstream media blames racism for international box office underperformance of Disney's live action The Little Mermaid. But I guess for once they're not calling Americans racist. So now I guess they're gonna call Chinese people racist. They're gonna call Middle Eastern people racist. Nobody's going. I believe the box office in China Rhodes, if I'm not mistaken, 2.5 million for this movie. That was it.
Wow.
I mean, it is that bad.
And to give you a comparison, there were action movies a few years ago where if they made $2 billion, 60% of it was Chinese box office. That if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Like literally 600,000 of every billion would be Chinese box office. 2.5 million is a disaster for Disney.
Let's go over the numbers here. Because Bound in the Comments, and we like Bound in the Comments, they made a mistake here. Now, it says here, as recently reported, per data provided by box office tracking outlet The Numbers, The Little Mermaid's worldwide take currently sits at $332,060,625. Unsurprisingly, the film's domestic performance has well outpaced its international numbers, with American audiences contributing 191.5 million of that total compared to just 140.5 million from the global moviegoers. Unfortunately for Disney, the film's reported budget was roughly 250 million. Wow. Taking into account the accepted rule of thumb that a film's true budget, marketing included, can be approximately calculated by doubling its production costs, and that's what they normally do. The Little Mermaid needs to reach at least 500 million at the very least to break even. That's wrong right there. That's wrong. See, what Bound in the Comments is not taken into account. So if the budget is 250 and the marketing is 250, that's 500 million right there. That ain't breaking even because that box office number, guess what? The studio don't get all that money. There's bills to pay right there. The movie theaters, internationally, they only give back about 30% to the studio. Domestically, about 60%. So I actually did the math. As of right now, this movie is only sitting at something like, based on these numbers, the studio's only getting like 157 million back right now. This movie needs to make closer, and if you actually take all the numbers, the box office, it's going to need to end up getting something like closer to $1 billion to break even. Somewhere around there.
That's crazy.
Because if you take $1 billion, let's see here, 1 billion right there. And if you blend it in with the international, this ain't a perfect science. Studios overall going to get about 47% of that back. That's 470 million right there, roughly. I could be wrong, give or take. That's not good.
Keep in
This
mind,
movie's gonna lose a ton of money, man.
keep in mind, Super Mario Brothers made 1.3 billion because
Yeah.
they did what? They gave everybody a great story, did a great job with the movie, no wokeness in the movie. I think it's the biggest movie of this year so far.
It may be. Actually, I can look.
And Maverick last year was the biggest movie last year. Also not woke.
No. I don't think so.
Super Mario?
Avatar.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Let's see here. Avatar: Way of Water.
really?
Man,
It
Avatar:
actually
Way of
made
Water.
some money?
Avatar: Way of Water made 2.3 billion.
Oh my God, it didn't. All right. Wow,
Yeah.
people actually went. Holy
Yeah, Avatar:
smokes.
Way of Water made. Let me see your annual box office.
Yeah, it's
Now, so far,
2.32
it-
million.
Yeah,
Billion.
so far, Super Mario Brothers has made 1.3 billion. Now, the thing with Avatar you can't really account for is because of when it came out in December.
Yeah.
You can't really account for that. But Guardians of the Galaxy here. Oh, that's made 781 million. So that is actually I haven't seen it. I'm not a big Guardians fan either. I'm
I
not.
loved the first one. The first one, I loved it. I enjoyed the shit out of the first
Hmm.
one. Second one, couldn't stand it.
Yeah, Avatar 2.3 billion. Massive. Massive right there. James
Well,
Cameron, man, he knows what he's doing.
I'll tell you what, the one thing we can honestly say, all that nobody cares about Avatar anymore, yeah, that wasn't accurate.
No. I knew that this
Yeah.
movie was going to make money, but James Cameron, remember he said that this movie needs to make what? What did he say? Over two, it would have to be the fourth highest grossing movie of all time to make a profit. I think he was bullshitting us because I believe he said the movie needed to make like 2.2 billion or something to break even. Nah,
Wow.
no, I don't believe that for 1 second. So.
Well, I just my issue was, and look, I really liked the first one, but by the
Avatar?
time the second one finally came out, I didn't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care now. You know, I
Well,
mean,
you know
we're-
James
we're-
Cameron, he takes a while to make movies, man.
We're talking about watching it here pretty soon because now you can get it on video. on
HBO
demand,
Max. I think HBO Max is going to have it soon.
but I liked the first one enough. We went and saw it twice. I went
Yeah.
and saw it twice. in the
I really
theater.
like the second movie. I prefer the first movie though. But I think like
Isn't
Jeremy
Ar-
said he like what's
Isn't
that?
Arnold in this one, or is he going to be in the next one? Schwarzenegger's
Avatar?
supposed to show up in one of these.
No, not that I've heard of.
Oh,
He's not in this one.
I read an article a while back that he was. Maybe he's going to be in the third one. I don't know. Or
It could be. I
Or
mean,
wait,
Kate Winslet.
is there two
Kate
more?
Winslet is in this. I think there's like 3 more.
oh God, oh maybe I won't see it.
But I think that Avatar 3 is already shot.
Make